How you doing? My name is Trenton Rodriguez here at JTech, and today I'm going to be showing you a PMI on tread depth. Now, we have an advantage today. The truck is already on a lift, already lifted up, and we have a axle lift under it. So that's actually up here, and we can actually spin the tires to do a little bit more of a elaboration on what I'm explaining. All right, so what you want to make sure of today is you're going to make sure there's tread on each tires. You're going to make sure they're all the right tires on there. Now you have the ones with traction on the back, then you have the steer tires which are on the front. Now they're two totally different tires, so you're going to want to make sure that you have the right tire in the right spot. So the ones with traction on the back, and then you want the steer tires on the front. Okay. Now back here, under this mud flap, this is not what you want. You do not want a steer tire on the back of your truck, because that means no traction. So if it is raining, or if you're heavy on the brakes, this tire will do you no justice. So you just want to make sure you have something similar to this tire in the back, because this tire is completely useless being in the back. Other than that, it's useless. All right. So since we have the truck on the lift already, and it's actually lifted up, so we can spin it, you actually just wanna look, make sure there's nothing puncturing the tire, make sure there isn't anything caught in. You want to make sure there's actually good tread on the tire. Another thing you're going to want to look for is you want to look for cracks at the bead. You want to make sure the bead isn't tearing into the tire. You just want to make sure the tire is good. Alright? So right now, the back tire is going to be within 430 seconds, so you want to make sure they're within specs. You're going to want to measure on the inside and the outside. Sometimes I do the middle, depending on the load of the vehicle. So the outside, or the inside rather, is going to be 30 seconds on the inside, and in between 13 and 30 seconds. So they're both good. You're gonna want to do that on each tire. You're not just gonna want to check the backs or just one tire to make sure. You're gonna want to do a visual inspection on all the tires. Now for the fronts, you're gonna want it to be within 30 seconds. All right. So I'm not gonna measure every tire. I'm just showing you just an example of how we're doing that. Now for the PSI, it's always going to be on the tire. Right now for a cold fill, it's going to be at 105 PSI. You're going to want to make sure it's within 10. So it'll be in between 95 PSI to 105 PSI. And if we check this, it's at 85 PSI. So we're actually going to want to put some air in this tire before we set it back on the road after changing the steer tire that's on the back. Alright, and you're going to want to make sure your gauge is going to be able to get both air pressure nozzles. So you want the outside, and then you're going to want the inside. That's how you'll be doing your PMIs on your treads and your tires. You just want to make sure that they're good and safe to be on the road so that you don't have any blowouts.